nobody, and it was written like this, and in Macedonia, which is an Aeolian dialect. And we have this is, however, the only Attic syntax we have. It tells me that this woman had communication with people who spoke Attic. And the only ones who spoke Attic were the nobility of Macedonia. The common people were speaking the language, the dialect is off. It was like the Russians used to speak French. If you read the War and Peace of Leo Tolstoy, he actually starts in French and then changes to Russian. And this is another indication that this is the 6th century and not 4th century. In the 4th century, had already changed to ina plus subjunctive, meaning in order to something. But in the 5th century, as before, it's opus. And that's exactly what this scripture has. And what I found is that there was a this already. This is line, this is lying. So it is the end of the verb, and this is called aeolic infinitive. It happens only when you have a verb that its root is in vowel. So I checked a reverse dictionary, and the verb I found was the only verb I found like that was a verb called modio, and the lexicon of Eusebius was a word that means to take care of. So this woman said more or less that was asking the demons that nobody is going to take care of this man but me. Okay? Now, the problem we have is that we don't have anything important to see what exactly the verb was. And Dr. Akamai told me that they're trying with all kinds of gadgets, lasers, and so on, and I couldn't find anything. So, this is what we have. This is the water today. And what we have here is the language. As you can see, I have split Macedonia in two. This is the Upper Macedonia in Doric, and this in Aeolic. Now, because this text has a mixture of Aeolic and Doric, it means that they already had started mixing the two dialects, which actually were very close to each other, because they had basic characteristics. And this is how I had it. I sent it to, the whole thing to, I presented it last year, the University of Chicago. I sent the whole company conference. I briefly with me, and then I sent it to Athens, to Dr. Patrokoulos, one of the top neurologists, and he told me that I should take the history part out. I put the history part because I wanted to give an understanding of the migration, how they work. Because then we start with the earthquake that sank Thessaly. When Thessaly sank, then the Greeks found a place to go to build the city of Hellas, which is the beginning of the Greek race, in Thessaly, close to Basel, and also a place to cultivate wheat or whatever. I don't know if you can get Thessaly livestock, for example. It's a valley. And he suggested some more bibliography about him. Papers, which I'm going to incorporate, and I'm going to publish it in an academic journal. So, this was in ancient Macedonia. Now there is a dispute on who is Macedonian and was it ethnically or just geographically. Well, I'm a Macedonian. I was born in Macedonia, and nobody can take this away from me. Ethnically speaking, I'm neither Greek nor anything else. I'm mixed. I have my mother on one side with a Slav, and I'm very proud of it. She was born, by the way, in the former Yugoslav in Macedonia. And as a Serbian, I found my friend over here, who's a Serb, and we spoke a little bit. And on the other side, my father was born in Adana, Turkey, Ottoman Empire at the time, and he was of Turkish, Cilician, and Arabian descent. So nobody can tell me that I'm racist. Let's cut it off. I care about historical proof. What happened? That's my problem, too. That's nice. Okay. Around the 6th century AD, the supposedly 7 tribes, the Slavic people, came down to what today is Romania, and later on to Bulgaria. At that time, there was this race who didn't have any. Bulgaria who didn't have any. And the Bulgarians already can come down, so those two were mixed. Now, to what extent, we do not know. Now, having in mind Bulgarians, at least the beginning of Bulgarians, were Turkic. That's like the Hungarians. And actually, what we are going to call them Turks. I'm talking about the Hungarians. And then, one of the tribes was the Aborigines, another was the Benedictines, Moldeni, Severi, Sarbudates, Sarbudites, Benedictes, Moraviani, Timotani, Ezerites, Miniges, Ringeni, and the Nomi. So these are when it formed 7 tribes, probably there were 7 tribes, and then they split. For those who understand, who know geography and understand Slavic languages, it's very easy to see what's happening. Here, for example, Severi is the northern people. You have people who later on lived in Timok area. Yeah, what happened is that they went down, they stayed in Macedonia. I'm talking about Greece now, the Greek side. In various areas. 2 of them went down to Sparta, actually southwest of Sparta, and Aegiatus. And this was the Milinges and then the Riches, those two. They originally were in the area of today we call Mount Athos, or Hilandar, as they said, call it. And the rest of them went north, where today the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia, and 3 of them went more north. They got into Serbia, and one of them is the Timočani, Moraviani, that's from Morava, the river, and the other, let's see, Avodrini. This went to Somalia. We will see later on, I'll explain. So they joined the Serbian nation. Krojenkus actually gives an account of 2 brothers of the white Serbs who came down to Greece and then went up again. I don't remember what page right now, but it's there. And this is what happened to them. 80,000 of them moved to Bithynia. Bithynia is where Bursa is today, Bursa, in Turkey. Smolani and part of Dragoviti
Rodoki, which are the borders of Greece and Bulgaria. Sarkoudaki and other parts of the Dragoviti inhabited the area north of Thessaloniki. And the Simonti or Simoni preferred the lowlands of Simoni, Suma, the river. And we have the Benedetti, the Legedetti, who inhabited the area of Ohrid and Prespa. And the Abodrini, as I said, they went to Timok, Moraviani, the Ezerites, as I told you, they went down to Peloponnesus, and some of them stayed in Thessaly. I got this information from the Military Yugoslavian Encyclopedia, version 1974. They themselves gave me this information. So we have more here. And this is what the encyclopedia says. The Yugoslavian Military Encyclopedia of edition 1974 says exactly this. And anyone who wants exactly a page, I'll be more than happy to give it to them. And actually, I can make a photocopy and mail it to them, or even put it on the internet. I have no idea how many pages we are talking about. Maybe 5 or 6. I really don't remember. And of course, explains about the Macedonians, which is in the beginning. They say they themselves, the Yugoslavs, said that in the ancient times, the Macedonians spoke their language that was very close to the Greek. But they could understand each other. There was no problem. But the problem with that, this statement is that there's no Greek language at the time they were talking about. The Greek language became a language in 285 when the second king of Egypt, Ptolemy II, he asked Aristeas, one of the 66 Greek Athenians, actually, Greek grammarians, to codify the common language of the Attic dialect. So until that time, we have no Greek. So which Greek is comparing to? So what is the Attic dialect? Well, in that case, the Spartans will have the same problem that the Macedonians had. Now, and this is also the same statement from the same encyclopedia. Now, some of the Slavic tribes after the area of Albania today, and there's an issue with the Albanians, whether they are Illyrians or not Illyrians, because they speak a certain branch of the Indo-European language, this group of languages. And the Illyrians will have about 200 names. They point to the central, which means it was like an English, Latin, Greek, Celtic, but the Southern is like the Persian, Armenian. So the question is whether they are Sumerian, or Illyrian, or they were not Illyrian or Persian, still open. And we have no Albanians before the Ottoman Empire. It just appeared under the term Alvarez. In the meantime, we have Albanians in the area of Caucasus. When they transfer there by the Sultans, actually, they would have nothing. One way or another.